We're almost through 2 months of 2026. Hard to believe it. And the San Diego Police Department, they've been busy.
All right, joining us this morning now, Police Chief Scott Wall with the very latest. Good morning and thank you for being here. Before we get into this long list, I want to talk a little bit about what's happening with the violence in Mexico right now. I think Christy, when she hopped up on the desk, she was mentioning that there's possibly some stuff going on in Tijuana, very close to us. How are you guys monitoring what's happening?
Well, first of all, we want to make sure that the violence doesn't come north of the border. It takes, at this point, I think, a global approach. I'm very happy to see that these issues are being addressed. The key for us is to make sure that we have high levels of communication and coordination, not only with our Mexican authorities, but also with our federal, state, and local partners here as well, so that we can ensure public safety up here north of the border. People don't realize it. We have the busiest border crossing in the world right here in San Diego.
People that are maybe seeing smoke or anything at the border as of this moment, should they know that they're safe? I mean, this can be, a lot of people are commuting, they're seeing this going on, and they're concerned.
Sure, and let's be honest, it is a scary feeling. I'm confident that we will be able to maintain public safety up here, but it's something that you should be paying attention to if you're going to travel into Mexico. We know that there are tens of thousands of people that come up here every single day and go down south of the border every single day. If you're traveling for vacation, you should also heed warning, pay attention to what the travel advisories are as you go about your business.
All right, let's shift gears and talk a little bit about what you are presenting today to the City Council.
Yeah. Well, look, when I started, I came forward with fiscal responsibility as being the top priority. There's no question we're short-staffed in this department. We're about 1,000 short of what we need based on our call volume. However, I wanted to make sure that we were being as efficient and as effective as we possibly can be with the resources we have. We put our commanding officers on a budget this year, which required them to make sure that they were putting cops when and where they're needed most. We've cut almost $7 million in overtime spending year over year. And we have not impacted response times in the process, which means we're hitting that mark of being efficient.
So today, what are you presenting to council?
Our financial position for the mid-year report, basically.
Okay.
And it shows that we are on track to meet our budgeted. I
mean, that's impressive. Without any impacts to public safety, being able to keep that up.
It's remarkable that we were able to do it without seeing $7 million in expenditures and overtime expenditures, and we have the same response times.
Are we still 1,000 people short then? So what does that look like?
It's actually going to be a little bit more if we do the math, because we're 90 officers fewer today than we were this time last year. We're going through a big retirement wave right now. We're almost through it. Okay. The good news is our recruiting is up about 53% in the last 2 years. So if we can sustain this moment, we'll start growing.
So if people are watching, there's a job opportunity for you.
We're looking for you.
All right, let's talk about the police plaza renovations. Where are you on that?
Well, I'm so proud of what we've been able to accomplish there during these tough fiscal times. Really working with our San Diego Police Foundation to partner with the community to raise the money that we need. Private money, not tax dollars, private money, and by utilizing grants to renovate this facility. It breaks my heart that the Chargers left, but it's bittersweet that we're able to get into that facility and use it. It's about 52 acres. We want to make that the mecca for police training and for our special operations units to operate out of moving forward.
I know you say it breaks your heart. Do they leave anything there?
So it's funny you say that. So I was the captain of our neighborhood policing division when we first got that building in 2018. Literally, when we opened the doors, going through some of the cupboards and everything, ironically, there was a case of beer and a few old T-shirts and stuff. But other than that, they took everything.
They took everything?
They took everything, yeah. But there was a case of beer.
To see like an old jersey or something or a helmet somewhere, but nothing like that. Now, with this new facility, are you creating like a wellness program? I was hearing something about that.
Yeah, so our employee wellness in this time, now more than ever, is so vitally important, right? It is a challenging job being a police officer in today's world. It's just challenging to be in today's world, you know, as it is. But add being a police officer on top of that, we want to make sure that we are a step ahead of the trends and we are actually setting an example of how to take care of our employees. Another way that we can do that is by making sure that they've got the best training. We just deployed our brand new field training teams this month. What it allows us to do is pivot. When we see trends changing in the field, we no longer have to wait for training cycles that can be 18 months apart. We can implement changes immediately and start putting it out in the field.
Cool.
Chief, I gotta tell you, you're making this sound so good that if I ever change careers, I might just hop on over there.
We would take you in a heartbeat.
Could you see me in that uniform?
Yeah,
You look good, Charlie.
Just saying. Maybe,
And then right to PIO. Come on, let's go.
Oh.
Let's talk during this commercial break.
I'm gonna be banned from this news station.
We all walk out with you, and they're like, what's happening here?
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank
All
you,
right,
guys.
we'll take a short break. We'll be right back.